Pidcock all the way back to the wheel. It looks like he was about to overtake Lars van der Haar there, but Wout Van Aert through the sand for the last time. This is where we saw him make the difference on the previous lap. Doesn't ride it quite as well this lap. Got a little bit sideways, slowed and lost his momentum ever so slightly towards the end of that sand section. Schweik coming into it to see if Pidcock has made his way up into that third place yet.
As you say, this is where the move came. Pidcock has managed to get up into third there, ahead of Lars van der Haar. Michael van Toerenhout just behind him. Foot down a couple of times, but manages to ride again. But in the space of a lap since this point, over 20 seconds put into everybody else by Wout van Aert. Over 20 seconds to this man, half a minute to those behind. It has been quite the ride. An epic race from him, but an entertaining epic at that. Always in doubt until we saw that acceleration. And Ian, you just got the feeling that that was the moment.
You did. Once he finally got to the front of this bike race, he took the first real hard section of course to make the difference. And like you say, once he went, there was no bringing him back. But Tom Pidcock doing a ride now, desperately trying to close down on second place. A lap ago, he was falling back from this leading group of 6.
In fact, down in 7th place was Pidcock for a while. It has been a recovery. So many swings, roundabouts, ups and downs in this race. I know that many, as you say, turned up, criticised the course, they had a look at it, but it has performed admirably. The riders have been the actors. They're going to take the prizes, but fair play to the organisers. We have seen quite the party today, and the entertainment's taken centre stage.
Schweik's got to hang on now. It looks like his legs have gone with about a quarter of a lap to go, with Pidcock charging behind.
And this is the man who's going to take the win. Wout van Aert. Caught up behind a crash in lap 1. Crashed himself in the second and third lap. The bizarre incident with the towel in the mech. Having to run backwards. He's certainly pedalled forward since then.
What a show of strength here. Schweik riding that again for the second time in this race. Definitely opening up the gap again behind and taking a few seconds out of Wout van Aert again. But we're into that final really hard, long, muddy, straight section before they're going to complete this final lap. Not far to go now for all these riders.
And there is Schweik, but look at Pidcock battling. It's a 7-second gap. It's a big one to pull back, isn't it, this late? But Pidcock's certainly eyeing the podium now. Van der Haar, though, will be looking to make that one last effort if he can. Here is Van Aert, hoping that he won't run out of energy. He's looking good for now. He's about to turn right, hit the concrete again, and see the finish line. For a long while, it didn't look like that he would be seeing it first. 25 kilometres over quite the entertaining hour. Race day number 2. Problems are plenty, but Wout van Aert is off the mark. That's entertainment in Dublin. Van Aert the winner. Laurens Schweik will take second, and he will extend his lead in the World Cup standings. And the podium will go to Tom Pidcock. Looked good for a long time as a potential winner. Faded but battled back. He finishes ahead of Lars van der Haar. Michael van Toerenhout's in 5th. Elisabeth is going to be bumped down by the brilliant Jens Adams, who finishes 6th. What a race. What a collection of rides. This has been one of the races of the season. Classic stuff on the crossfield. And Dublin has made the brilliant debut we all wanted on the Cyclo-Cross World Cup. But Wout van Aert's here. Missed out last week. Win number 1 this week. It's been warrior-like from Wout.